My best friend was hooking up with a married man, so I told his wife. Both me and my best friend are 20 female. We had been friends for about 5 years or so. I consider her my sister because we were just that close. We tell each other everything. And she told me how she was hooking up with a married man. Mind you, he was 50-something with kids and grandkids. I told her to end it because she was being dumb. She knows that I don't condone cheating. I try to keep an open mind, but some things like cheating I do not tolerate. She said she's going to continue hooking up with him because it makes her feel like good about herself. Her reason was that this married man would rather be with her than his wife, and that made her feel good about herself. I need y'all to know this: hooking up with a married person is not a brag. It just means you're pathetic. I asked her what about his wife, and she said she doesn't care about his wife. Her words were, if his wife was being a good wife, then he wouldn't be out here sleeping with her. And that just pissed me off. I screenshot our text. She would send me videos of them together, their text convos, their dates, all the gifts he bought her, videos of him bad-mouthing his wife, and so much more. So I saved all of that. I easily found him on social media because my friend was following him. That mother F didn't even make his account private. He posted pics of his wife's kids and grandkids. From there, I found his wife on social media, followed her, and sent her a DM with all proof. Then I sent friend a text saying, paraphrasing here, that she is the scum of the earth. I don't want anything to do with her. After that, I blocked her and everything. I sent the wife the DM about an hour ago, and she hasn't responded yet. Edit. I just posted this because I was pissed off at my friend and I just needed to vent. I didn't expect the post to go off, so I logged out. That being said, F everyone that has called me names, telling me that I am a horrible person for telling the wife. She deserves to know the truth. Like I said, I do not accept cheating, and my friend knew that, but she didn't care. But thank you to everyone that has been kind and supportive towards me. I really appreciate it. A lot of people are calling my friend, well, she isn't my friend, but I don't know what to call her, a narcissist, and I think they might be right. She always loves being the center of attention. If the attention isn't on her, she'll find a way to bring it on here. A lot of people were hooked on the fact that she sent videos of them together, and I should have added more context to that. So basically, she has always done that because she knows it makes me uncomfortable. Every person she has hooked up with, she has sent video to me, even though I said countless times to stop. She likes that it bothers me, and she used to make fun of me for that. That being said, a lot of people are saying that this is a fake story. I really wish it was, because I lost my best friend. Man, I used to consider my sister. Sure, even though she was a shitty friend, she was there for me when during the roughest time of my life. It just hurts a little for me, but I know I'll get over it. The wife still hasn't opened the DM, or maybe she saw it and hasn't said anything. I'll make an update if she responds if y'all want. Also, my friend that I blocked, I haven't seen her in a while. I have no idea what she's up to, but I really hope she has come to her sense. Am I wrong for telling my girlfriend to accept that I'm smarter than her? My male 24 girlfriend, female 23, has had a recent annoying obsession with trying to outcompete me in all sorts of intellectual games. She brings me crosswords, puzzles, logic riddles, math problems, and gets frustrated when I outdo her 95% of the time. She even begs me to play chess and other intelligent games, but throws a tantrum every time she loses. I really don't know what's gotten into her. She literally used to tell me all the time that she liked me because I was very smart and that guys dumber than her repulsed her. But now she's suddenly upset about it. I told her after a chess game yesterday to stop testing me and just accept that I'm smarter than her at these type of games. And she started crying and called me a condescending a-hole. I tried explaining to her that she has other strengths where she outdoes me by far, and there's no use competing over unimportant things like this. But seems the damage has been done. Am I wrong? I don't necessarily think OP is wrong, but he could have worded it better. I feel like she's just jealous, or maybe it just brought out insecurities in her that she didn't know she had. But next story. Am I wrong for telling my nephew that I have no problem making him homeless if he cannot behave? My sister and nephew live in the apartment over my garage. I charge her rent every month, but then I use the money to pay her utilities and buy their groceries. I have no other way of making sure that they have a place over their heads and food to eat. Lately, my nephew has been acting up. He was suspended from school. He has been bringing friends to the apartment and making noises late into the night. I have had to deal with the cops a few times over his behavior. My sister cannot or will not control him. His father is not in the picture. I am just done. My sister and I are all the family he has. So I sat him down while my sister was at work, and I showed him the paperwork for terminating their tenancy and then evicting them. I told him that if he caused me to have to deal with the police one more time, or he was suspended again, that I would file the paperwork and they would be evicted in 30 days. Since I know they cannot afford to live in this city on what my sister earns, it would mean moving somewhere else far away from his friends. I told him he had to decide for himself if he wanted to be homeless or in foster care. I drove him down to the homeless encampment and pointed out the complete lack of internet access and showers. He was very quiet. When his mom got home, he told her everything. My sister came to yell at me about being a controlling a-hole. She said that I was not his parent and that I had no right to talk to him like that or to try to discipline him. I just gave her a copy of the paperwork and the relevant laws about evicting people. I also didn't go grocery shopping for them that week. I talked to them together and told them to come see me with their decision. That was 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, they came to see me. They said that they were sorry for their behavior and that they would not be causing me any more problems. I took them at their word and gave them groceries for a couple of days until I had time to go get them more. It has been very quiet at the apartment, and when I see them, they are polite, but they are keeping to themselves. My sister and I have spoken, and she's still mad at me for what I did. I do not think I was in the wrong. Seems like OP's sister doesn't want to parent her son. OP said in an edit that the boy is going to be 14 in February, so I'm assuming next year. But I feel like kids at that age is when they need discipline and someone to tell them what to do and what not to do the most. So wrong for not wanting to leave my money to charity and not my daughter. I, 58 female, have stage 4 cancer, about a year left. I'm going to be leaving behind $2 million and I have decided to take one last vacation and give the rest to charity. My husband, Bill, 66, male, is in good health, but he will be set financially, and we have decided together that he doesn't need the money. I do have a daughter, Amity, 29, female, and a son, Caleb, 24, male. She has 3 kids, 14, 1-year-old twins. And Bill thinks I should leave her half the money. He says that she could use it and that would still amount to $1 million for charity. However, I don't really want to give the money to my daughter. She had her son at 15, and because she was in high school, Bill and I ended up raising him until he was 7. We also paid for Emity's college. My reason is that we have already given her child care for 7 years in college, so she already received the payout from us, even though I was alive and well at the time. Though it seems Bill already told Emity we'd help her out and she was getting half the inheritance, so I had to correct her and told her I'm not giving her or her brother any money. This has been blowing up the family. Amity was furious because she says she's in a bad financial place and she can't believe I'm not helping her even though I could. Bill understands where I'm coming from, but says Amity is living in a trailer and I could at least help her out. I already did help her, but am I the a-hole if I don't include her in the will? And to clarify, Bill is going to leave everything to the children and grandchildren when he passes. Caleb hasn't done anything, but they will be both getting money regardless. I don't know why LP is so mean towards her own daughter because of a mistake she made when she was a 15-year-old child. Why would you have $2 million and give it to a random people when your own daughter needs the money to begin with? Charity always starts at home. Just because you helped her take care of a child when she was 15, doesn't necessarily mean that just because when you're a parent, you're always going to be a parent and you always have to help your children out no matter what. And some people are just awful because who does she think she is? Bill Gates?